Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hope you all are excited. Welcome you all again for this wonderful session. Hi Praveen. Hi Raj. Hi Janish. So let's just wait for a couple of minutes so that everyone can join and then we can start. Hi John. I hope I am audible to everyone. Hello, hello. Hi everyone. So we are just waiting for everyone to join so that we can start. I hope you all are excited. If you are excited, just say yes in the chat box. Hi. So I can see a lot of yeses in the chat box. Hi, Paras. Yeah, hi, Sumit. Happy to see you again. So we are just about to start in a minute. So let me just give a brief about today's session. So as you all know, the topic for today's session is real-time live streaming using AI avatar. So we have with us our engineering manager Ahmed, who would be giving you a hands-on experience to build your own AI avatar using Video SDK. So this is gonna be very amazing and insightful session. So just stay with us. We are just going to start. Hi Mayur. Hi Jay. Okay. So I think a lot of people have joined. I can see a lot of people here, so we can start. So let me just quickly take you to a small presentation that I have prepared to give a brief about today's session. So just say yes if my screen is visible to you all. Okay. So I think so let's just start. Before moving, let's just let me introduce Video SDK to all of you. You already know about Video SDK. So we power real-time AI infrastructure for audio calls, video calls, live streaming, orchestration platform to build your own AI agent. We have provided plugins for ASR, STTs, LLM, TTS. So you can just build your own AI agents in a couple of codes and it would be very amazing. So we are serving a lot of enterprises in various sectors, including BFSI, healthcare, telehealth, edtech, gaming, social. So both regulated and non-regulated industries we are catering. So this was a brief about Video SDK. So now moving forward, let's just quickly move ahead with the agendas for today's session. So first, we will deep diving into why real-time AI avatar, introduction to real-time avatar. Then we'll see the architecture behind building your own AI avatar. Third, we'll see how Video SDK plays the role and simplifies building real-time AI avatar, that too in low latency. And fourth, we'll see the real-time use cases followed by live coding session by our engineering manager Ahmed. So that is the agendas for today's session. I hope you all are excited because I'm very excited for this. Uh, so now let us just move quickly to why AI avatar. So there is a lot of hype around AI avatar. So let us see why there is so much hype around it. So first, it humanizes real-time interaction. So what it means is it can be used anywhere in your customer journey, whether it is onboarding, customer support, even AI tutors. So it humanizes the real-time interaction. So you can give it a human face. You can clone your own AI avatar as well and give it your own face as well. So you don't have to be physically present everywhere. And honestly, we cannot be present everywhere 24/7. But this AI avatar of yours can be present. So it humanizes real-time interaction. You can scale without sacrificing engagement. Let us suppose you have two meetings at the same time. So you can just send your AI avatar to the other meeting and it can take your place. You can just give a prompt and it will act accordingly. Third, the most of the brands are interested is in AI powered, so equals to context aware plus personalization. So you can personalize the AI avatar according to your own brand needs. So recently in the news, you may have also seen that many of the CEOs and the founders are sending their own AI avatar in the board meetings and investor meetings as well. So because we know that in today's generation, we don't have much time to be present everywhere all the time. So this AI avatar simplifies this for you. So now let us see how Video SDK plays a role in building the AI avatar. So first, we have provided pre-built support for Simile and other real-time AI personas and avatar providers. So you just have to use their API key and it's very easy plugin. You can use your own preferred AI persona partner. Second, real-time facial animation sync with speech. So we take care of synchronization. So as soon as the audio is captured and this provider would give a visual to this images, it would be synchronized. So there would be no latency. We ensure that there would be a minimal latency. So it would give a very real-time experience. You can integrate this AI agent into your existing workflow. So that means you don't have to disrupt your existing workflow. It could be integrated in your website, application, even in your CRM platforms as well. We are compatible with all the platform, whether it is mobile, it is web, even for the gamers, we are compatible with Unity platforms as well. So this AI avatars are 100% customizable. As I said, you can give it your own face as well. You can customize it. Their every personality, their hair, their eye color, their skin tone, their dressing sense. You can also give it a face of some famous personalities, celebrities. So isn't it amazing? Okay, so now let us see the architecture behind building your own AI avatar using Video SDK. So here you can see in a Video SDK meeting room, there would be a user and that user would be interacting with a real-time avatar. But behind the scene, what exactly happening is as soon as the user is saying something, this audio would be captured by the ASR, that is automatic speech recognition, and that ASR would be a component of STT that would detect the speech. Now after detecting the speech, it would convert the speech into raw text That text would be forwarded to the LLM for the processing. Once LLM processes and gives the answer for the query, it would give the text to TTS, that is text to speech, which would convert that text into a speech. So you can give it your own language or your own accent as well. So now this video generation models, like simile, what it would do, it would synchronize the speech with a visual media, that would be the face or the avatar or the persona. And on the call, it would look like a real-time person speaking. So it would just like a human talking to you, but behind the scene, it's actually an AI avatar. So that's the magic for the AI avatar and the architecture behind it. Now let's just see the use cases for the AI avatar. There are several use cases for the AI avatar. Like, so it is infinite use cases, but let us see some top use cases where this AI avatars can be used. First and the most important use case over here is webinars and virtual event. So you don't have to be present physically for hosting a webinar. Your AI agent can host the webinars on your presence. So maybe in the next session, I would not be there, my AI avatar would be there. Second, education and training. So, for example, there is a big organization and you have to train your employees for a specific task. So, you can just create a sales coach or any particular coach that would train your employees in real time. So, this avatar can even train your employees, conduct workshops, and many more things. Third and the most useful use case over here is in the live commerce. This AI avatar can act as a sales associate. You can integrate it in the card. So once someone is checking out the card, this AI persona can just pop out and say, "Hey, can I help you with your buying? You have some offers. We have some better things to offer to you." So it can give a product walkthrough in real time as well. Gaming and metaverse, this AI avatars can act as creators, gamers. It can also act as NPCs, so you can interact with them in real time in the game. Fifth, healthcare and teleconsultation. So you can give a prompt to this AI avatar to act as your personal doctor or a healthcare professional. So it would give you real life consultation, and it, because of the rag and memory support, it would also have the context of your history, medical history. So based on that, it would give you a consultation task to take your medicines on time, to sleep on time. It could give you reminders, alerts, and many more things. And the last use case, there are a lot of other use case as well, but the most important use case I see over here is in the ad tech, and many of the organizations are currently using it as well. This AI avatar would be acting as a virtual teacher, and it would give you a real life lessons on particular topic, and they would be having a vast knowledge on that subject. So it gives you 24/7 availability and accessibility as well. So these are few of the use cases discussed. There are more use cases as well. So you can check it out on Video SDK website as well. So I would just quickly sum up this PPT. Uh, Thanks for your attention. We give 10,000 free minutes every month, so you can just build your own AI avatar and test how smoothly it is going. So, and now I would request our engineering manager Ahmed to give you a real live coding session so that you can get an idea how to build your own AI avatars. So over to you, Ahmed. Thanks.
Yeah. I think am I audible to everyone? Just say yes. Okay. So yeah, thank you, Chandan, for brief introduction about the AI agent and video SDK. Like that was a like great session so far. So right now we are going to integrate the avatar with our agent SDK. So before integration, let me give my introduction. So my name is Ahmed, and I'm engineering manager at videosdk.live. So I'm leading the SDK team at videosdk.live. So yeah, let me share my screen so that we can get a quick overview about the AI agents, and after that we'll go to the coding part. Just a moment. My screen is visible. Okay, okay, I think it's visible. So let me go to the documentation for AI agents. So it is docs.videosdk.live, and you can check out here AI voice agents. So basically, we are providing the agent SDK where a developer can integrate our SDK for their agentic workflow, right? So for the agent SDK, we are providing some of the core components, agent, the pipelines and conversation flow, and the agent session. So we'll quickly check out like what each components are stand for. So the very first component is our worker. So this worker does contain a multiple agent session. So let's say if like this particular SDK is for the backend, right? So my CPU will be like 4 core, I'm assuming. So my worker can handle 4 parallel participants. So yeah, like that is the concept over here. In so in particular in specific worker, we have one agent session. There could be multiple agent session, right? And in one agent session, there would be one agent class, which is abstract class, and one is the pipeline. So we are providing two type of pipeline. So one is the real time, which is speech to speech. You give the speech, you will get the speech, and the second is the cascading pipeline, where you have to like integrate the STT, TTS, LLM, whatever you provide, whatever the provider you prefer, you just have to provide us the API key of the provider, and yeah, you are good to go with the agent part. So now the second component is the agent itself, which is basic, which is base class, right? Which which have the capability like you can provide the instruction or the persona to this particular agent, and also this agent is capable to register with the your external tool or the internal tool. So so for the example part, I have attached this get weather function tool, and this is just call the API of longitude and latitude of the particular city. So yeah, and after that my real-time pipeline is there. So currently we have support of Google Gemini, OpenAI real-time, and the AWS Nova. So which are right now supporting the uh, speech to speech, or I can see the real-time pipeline. So these are the imports of this. This is coming from the video SDK agents, that is real-time pipeline, and these all are coming from the OpenAI and the Google, right? So in order to use the OpenAI, you just have to specify this thing and the model and the API key, and these are the configuration, basic configuration look like in order to like like you can customize according to your requirement, like what kind of temperature you want to set for the turn detection, what kind of modalities you want to achieve, like do you want it to text or just audio to audio, like you can do anything whatever, like you just have to specify in the configuration. So after the configure the model, you can attach that model to our real-time pipeline, right? So yeah, that was it for the real time. And the another one is the cascading pipeline, where I already told you like you have to specify your provider API key, and model and whatever they providing other configuration. So for the example part, we have used deepgram STT and OpenAI LLM and 11 lab for the TTS part, which is text to speech. Apart from these components, we are also supporting the VID and turn detection, which is inbuilt in our agent SDK itself. So what does this VID do? It is just the voice activity detection. It just detect the human voice, whether the user is speaking or not, right? And another component is turn detector. This component detects the user has like ended the speech or not. So let's say I'm speaking, like I'm telling my agent what is the weather look like in the Bangalore. So this detect like the sentence is completed. Now this sentence will go to the my STT, LLM, and TTS pipeline. So yeah, and after that we have okay, sorry. So you have to attach this STT, TTS, LLM, VAD turn detector into our cascading pipeline, right? So after that we have conversation flow. Like this is like heart of the SDK, like which can orchestrate your STT, LLM, and TTS as well. Also, you can in the conversation flow you have the transcript of what users say, what agents say. So you can take decision according to the transcription as well. Also, you have to like you can integrate your RAG, any custom database you can attach with this conversation flow. And my last component is agentiation, which will combine all your pipeline, your agent and conversation flow into one function, which is agentiation, which will accept the agent pipeline. And after that, in order to start your session, you just have to call the session.start, and that particular agent will join in your meeting, right? So we have couple of plugins, like we have provider, you can check out later. So for the STT, we are providing this kind of provider for the STT, and for the LLM, we are providing the OpenAI, Google, Servam, Service, Anthropic, and for the TTS part, we have this kind of providers. And apart from this provider, we are like we do have support for the noise cancellation as well, and also we are like providing the MCP integration, human in the loop, like A2A protocol, like you name it. Like you have like we have bunch of feature which are like quite helpful for your agentic workflow. So for this session, like we are integrating the AI like avatar for our agent SDK. So we are using the Simly. We are providing the plugin for that. You can install it, and like later you can check out it as well. So like okay, so we'll integrate the Simly with our agent SDK, and like we'll walk you through like how we can interact with the AI agents. So there are a couple of prerequisites before you can start the integration. So you should have any LLM API key. Like it could be your like if you want to use the cascading part, you can choose DeepGram or anything whatever we supported. And for the real time, you should have the OpenAI or Google or the AWS Novasonic. And in order to join that meeting, you should have the video SDK token and the meeting ID. And the third one is the Simly, like which is avatar provider. So this the API key of Simly will require for the integration part. So we do have LLM API key. Right now we are using the Google and will generate the token and meeting ID from video stick dashboard. Go to app video sticker live. We'll go here. We'll generate the token. I'll choose 7 days. I'll just copy it. So for the room generation part, you can go to the server side. Like we are providing the API for creating a room. For the demo part, I'll just use the curl command later. After you can check out the Node.js, PHP, and Python for the meeting generation flow. So like I have generated this token. I'll use this curl command to generate my meeting ID. Let me paste my token here, and I'll copy this one and just hit OK. So I got this particular room ID for the video SDK room. This is my room ID, and we'll join the agent into this particular room ID. So right now I have statically set the room ID over here in my job context. So yeah, we don't like we'll not replace with this one. So like for my code, like I have already set up this environment, Python environment, which you will require. So currently I'm using the Python 3.13. So yeah, which is I guess latest one. And I'm using right now this particular packages for the integration, video stick agents, Google Assembly, and Audiops LTS. So like I have already set up the API key in my environment file. I'll not show you due to confidentiality. So env look like something like this. I already attached some data in my env. So okay, in order to go to the main.py file, I think my code is visible, right? Or should I zoom in? Okay. So it imports bunch of thing from the agent side, which is agent session, real-time pipeline, function tool. So right now we are using the get weather function tooling for uh, getting the weather of particular whatever the city look like. So my agents will call this API whenever it require for the weather forecasting. So this is my function tool look like, and this is my voice agent, which is inherited the agent class from the video sticky.agents. I have provided the basic instructions here. You can provide your as well, and I have configured this get weather tool here in tools parameter. Also, these on enter and on exit are like life cycle of the agent. Whenever agent join the meeting, you have to perform like you can perform any kind of task whenever agent join the meeting, or you want to like whenever agent joins, you want to speak like hello, how are you? So you can also configure that as well in text. After joining that meeting, agent will speak that text. And on exit, you can also configure whatever your requirements look like. Okay, so this agent part is I think clear. Now we'll move forward with this worker and job concept, which already we have talked in earlier. So I have created my job context. In job context, I'll provide my video SDK related information here, which is room ID, the agent name, and playground. Playground is just for the development purpose only. Like if you want to play with this agent SDK, will the URL will come in terminal, and you can click on that URL, and you will be joining in that meeting, and you can play around with your agent SDK, whatever you have built here. So after creating job context, we'll pass it here, and my entry put will be start session function. So in the start session, I have used Gemini real time, which is coming from the video SDK Google plugin. So I have used this model, and I have some basic configuration of voice, what kind of voice I want to use, what kind of modalities I want to achieve. You can choose video as well in order to like you have to support the vision, like the agent can see yourself as well. So So right now we are just using audio, but you can choose that as well. And after this model configuration, uh, I have initialized this simly config, which is also coming from the video SDK plugin. I have set it the API key. So you can go to the Simly Studio. So they are providing multiple agents. Sorry, not agents, multiple avatar. So you can choose any of them, or you can also create your own avatar as well, right? So right now we are using this particular avatar in our SDK, and let's see like how it goes. So yeah, like you can generate the API key from here, and I have just added in my environment file, and this is my Simly avatar, which this config will be contained in the Simly avatar class. And after that, I have the real-time pipeline. Right now, for the sake of simplicity, I have used the real-time pipeline. You can use the cascading pipeline as well. So in the real-time pipeline, I have configured this model and the avatar, Simly avatar, and I'll attach this pipeline and the model configuration in my agent session. After these steps, and like I'll connect my context, which I have specified here, and I'll start my session, which is agent session. So let's uh, let's run the program. So I think I have set up the env. Like you can also set up your env as per your platform support. So you can check out this quick start for the env part as well. So yeah, so let's now run the program. My file name is main.py. So I specify the playground true. I'll get the URL here so that I can I'll play with my agent. So yeah, we got the URL. I will join from here. Join the conversation. Hey, how are you?
I am doing well today.
What is the weather look like in Mumbai? Okay. What do you know about yourself? Okay, thank you. So this is how like you can integrate this avatar with 10 to 15 lines of code. Like I have just integrated with the real-time pipeline. You can also achieve with the cascading pipeline as well. So we have example here. You can check out later. Also, like if you want to, uh, get this whole example, you just go to the Simly, and the GitHub repo will be available here. So yeah, I think we're good to go with the like QA part. Like you can ask anything like whatever comes so far. Like
Yeah, that was a very amazing session, Ahmed. Thanks for that. Hope you all enjoyed. Now, moving forward to Q&A. If anyone has any queries, they can just write it in the chat box, and Ahmed would be happy to guide you there.
okay, the latest question is, hey, I can I have a demo of 10 word, like unable to find the current GitHub. Yeah, you can like 10 word is also available in the GitHub. Can you connect this to our Flutter? Yeah, yeah. Our whole SDK, like we are providing different platform SDK, which is JavaScript, React for web, and for the mobile part, React Native, Flutter, Android, iOS. So yeah, we are supporting bunch of platform for the audio video call. So you can integrate this platform with our agent SDK itself.
So looks like no one has more questions. If any, okay, there is
Can
one more
we
question.
integrate Twilio with your SDK? Yeah, you can use the Twilio for with our SDK with for the SIP part as well. Okay, like I just remember one thing, the 10 WAD is currently not available in our plugin itself. So we do have plan in future to like include this VAD into our agent SDK itself.
Okay.
So yeah, I think we can conclude the
Yes, yes.
session here.
Yeah, so thanks everyone. Thanks for joining. I hope you found this session wonderful and insightful. If you have any queries, you can reach out to us on our LinkedIn or over the email. We would be happy to help you out. And as mentioned, we give 10,000 free minutes so you can just build your own AI agent and test how easy and smooth it goes. So, yeah, see you again maybe next time. Bye.
Okay, bye everyone. Thank you.